Good evening, I'm Cynthia. You're watching News at 10. Another Hari Raya themed online gambling advertisement has emerged barely a day after 8 people were arrested over the first video. The 3-minute and 19-second video went viral on social media earlier today. According to Dangwangi District Police Chief ACP Muhammad Zainal Abdullah, the police are now looking for a 35-year-old man identified as Loki Ho, who was believed to be the organizer of both the videos. ACP Muhammad Zainal said police have also arrested a man who was involved in the first video today, bringing the number of those arrested to 9 individuals. He said that of those arrested, 2 men, the video director and videographer, have been remanded until 21st of April, while 6 others, the actors, were released on police bail after their statements were recorded.
Kita percaya boleh membantu lebih banyak lagi lah untuk mencari siapa sebenarnya dalang di sebalik video-video ini, dan kita percaya bahawa mereka ni adalah penganjur judi online di negara kita.
Commenting on the second video, he said police are in the midst of identifying those behind the production, including the producer and director. He also advised the public not to share the videos as it could cause public unrest and disharmony among the people. In a related development, the Malaysian Communications and Multimedia Commission (MCMC) has requested social media platform providers, namely Facebook, Twitter and YouTube, to take down the latest Hari Raya themed advertisement promoting gambling activities based on the terms of service and community standards set by them. MCMC said there was a sharp increase in contents reported to the platform providers today, as social media users had been re-uploading the advertisement, which complicated the process of eradicating its dissemination. It said such videos were uploaded on overseas-based platforms and cannot be controlled, adding that these contents did not need to go through the Film Censorship Board of Malaysia as they were not uploaded on local platforms. MCMC said so far it had requested Facebook, Twitter and YouTube to take down 61 contents from the platforms, adding that 13% of these contents had been deleted as they violated the platform's terms of service and community standards, while the rest was in the process of evaluation. MCMC said efforts to prevent such contents from spreading also depended on Malaysians in general. Therefore, social media users in the country were urged to act more responsibly by reporting directly to the authorities on the dissemination of videos that contradicted societal norms for further action. The General Operations Force (PGA) seized a container lorry and 34.7 tons of Thai rice with a total value of 458,800 ringgit in a raid at a store in Kampung Bendang Buyung, Tanah Merah, Kelantan at 12:30 a.m. last night. The Southeast Brigade Deputy Commander ACP Sanudin Mat Issa said that during the raid, a 24-year-old man believed to be the owner of the store was also arrested. ACP Sanudin said all the items were seized following an inspection by PGA team based on information received related to smuggling activities.
Pemeriksaan terhadap muatan motor lori tersebut mendapati mengandungi beras sebanyak 564 kampit. Anggaran berat setiap kampit 50 kilo. Manakala di bahagian dalam stor menjumpai beras sebanyak 130 kampit. Anggaran satu kampit ialah 50 kilo.
Speaking at PGA Martek Lubok Setol, he said further inspection at the store logbook also found that there was a surplus in the Thai rice stock, and the explanation given by the store owner was also dubious. He added that the rice was believed to have been brought in from a neighboring country through illegal routes. Therefore, documents such as transfer permits, relevant invoices, and the store logbook were also seized for further investigation. An unidentified burnt body was found by the roadside along Jalan Kuala Terengganu, Kelantan in Kampung Padang Air near Tepoh, Kuala Nerus this morning. Kuala Terengganu District Police Chief ACP Abdul Rahim Maddin said they received a call regarding the discovery of a body at 8:15 a.m. today, and a police team was dispatched to the scene.
Tahun awal kita percaya bahawa mangsa dia telah mati di tempat lain dan telah dibawa ke sini dan telah dibakar lah. Jadi kita tidak menjumpai apa-apa dokumen pengenalan diri daripada mangsa yang mati ini.
ACP Abdul Rahim said the body was taken to the forensic unit of the Sultanah Nur Zahira Hospital for an autopsy and further investigations would be carried out. In the meantime, he urged the public whose family members are missing or have information on the incident to come to the Kuala Terengganu District Police Headquarters to assist in the investigation. The body was discovered by 23-year-old cleaner Muhammad Hamdan Abdul Manaf at about 7:15 a.m. today while carrying out his work near the area. The enhanced movement control order will be imposed in multiple areas nationwide that have recorded a spike in COVID-19 cases. Senior Minister Security Dato Sri Ismail Sabri Yaakob said the EMCO would be in effect from tomorrow to the 1st of May. The areas concerned are Kampung Tengah in Betong and Taman Mesra Bakor in Kuching, Sarawak. Schools affected included Sekolah Menengah Agama in Kota Kinabalu, Sabah, Sekolah Menengah Sains Machang in Kelantan. Elsewhere, 3 localities in Lahad Datu involving Kampung Bikang, Kampung Kadumu, Taman Khazana Indah and 3 housing areas in Tawau, namely Taman Hilltop, Taman Bukit Bintang and Taman Berkeley are also placed under EMCO. In a statement today, Dato Sri Ismail Sabri said the EMCO will allow Health Ministry personnel conduct targeted screenings. Meanwhile, Dato Sri Ismail Sabri said the EMCO throughout University Malaysia Sabah UMS campus in Kota Kinabalu, Sabah is extended until the 2nd of May. The government previously announced the order to be implemented in 3 residential colleges before the health authorities agreed to enforce the directive for the whole campus. According to the senior minister, the Health Ministry has conducted 4,524 screenings, which revealed 28 positive cases. He said there is still a continuous spread of infections among the residents in the colleges and 1,956 screening samples are still waiting for results. Next, Pharma Niaga awaits NPRA's approval for fill and finish process. A total of 40 healthcare workers have been infected with COVID-19 after completing both doses of the vaccination. Health Director General Tan Sri Dr. Noor Hisham Abdullah said of the total, 31 of them were infected less than 2 weeks of the second dose of inoculation, while another 9 were infected more than 2 weeks after the second dose. In a Facebook post, Tan Sri Dr. Noor Hisham said another 142 healthcare workers were infected after the first dose, adding that 244 workers were infected with COVID-19 before they were inoculated. He said those who were infected with the virus after at least a single dose of vaccination had less severe symptoms. As such, he said, it is clear that people can still be infected after completion of the vaccination, but perhaps less in severity. The Health Director General added that although the vaccine gives hope of fighting the disease, the people should continue to comply with all the precautionary public health measures even after getting the vaccination. The government launched the National COVID-19 Immunization Program on the 24th of February. It is currently still under Phase 1, where the vaccines are being administered for free to medical and non-medical frontliners. In a related development, Coordinating Minister for National COVID-19 Immunization Program, Khairi Jamaluddin, said the main purpose of the vaccination is to reduce severe symptoms of COVID-19. In a Twitter post, he said this includes reducing the risks of severe infections that can lead to death, admitted to intensive care units, or needing respiratory assistance. He further explained that this subsequently can help to reduce the burden on the healthcare system. He said that infections can still occur after vaccinations, but it would be at a lower rate with less severe symptoms. As such, he urged everyone to continue registering for COVID-19 vaccine. Malaysia entered its third day in a row. Daily cases surged past the 2,000 mark in weeks as 2,331 new cases were reported as of noon today. Health Director General Tan Sri Dr. Noor Hisham Abdullah said most of the cases today were in Selangor at 751, followed by Sarawak with 512 and Kuala Lumpur 252. In a release statement, Tan Sri Dr. Noor Hisham said 12 of the new infections were imported, while the remaining were local transmissions, and the amount of active cases now stands at 19,094. He said the Health Ministry is currently monitoring 225 patients in the intensive care unit, with 92 of them needing ventilator support. He also disclosed 5 new fatalities, all Malaysians aged between 61 and 86. The latest deaths detected in Selangor, Sabah and Sarawak have brought the toll to 1,370. Meanwhile, another 1,832 people fully recovered and discharged from hospitals in the last 24 hours, and the total number of recoveries is 352,395. 8 new clusters were reported today, with 4 of them related to workplaces. 3 were school clusters and 1 cluster in the community. Local pharmaceutical company Pharma Niaga Berhad is still waiting for the approval by the National Pharmaceutical Regulatory Agency (NPRA) to begin the fill and finish process for Sinovac vaccines. According to its managing director, Dato' Zulkarnain Mat Yusof, the company has sent the stability test report to the NPRA in order to complete the application process for approval. Explaining further, Dato' Zulkarnain said upon receiving the approval, the company is expecting to distribute some 2 million doses of Sinovac vaccines every month.
Untuk Pharma Niaga, dari segi vaksin, kita telah membawa hampir 400,000 dos vaksin yang telah siap daripada negara China. Dan juga kita juga untuk fasa pertama seperti yang diminta oleh pihak kerajaan, kita telah membekalkan dos 200,000 dos dan 200,000 dos akan dibekalkan dalam masa yang terdekat. Dan kita juga menunggu keputusan daripada NPRA untuk fill and finish stability test, yang mana report laporan-laporannya telah kita hantar pada minggu lepas.
Speaking in Shah Alam, Selangor, he also said the current Sinovac vaccine supply for the second phase of National Immunization Program is sufficient for now. He said Pharma Niaga is ready to provide additional supply if the doses are not enough to inoculate the target recipients. The supply of meat in the country is guaranteed to be sufficient not only to meet consumer demand during Ramadan but also for Hari Raya Aidilfitri. Deputy Agriculture and Food Industry Minister 2, Dato' Che Abdullah Matnawi, said 36,000 tons of meat supply have been allocated this year, with 10,000 tons meant for the holy month of Ramadan.
Maknanya kita sentiasa memastikan bahawa bekalan makanan dalam negara ini mencukupi. Kita dalam suasana COVID, kita dalam suasana bulan puasa, kita dalam suasana akan menyambut Hari Raya dan sebagainya. Jadi keperluan keseluruhan yang saya fahamkan RM 10,000 metrik tan. RM 10,000 metrik tan, dan untuk jangka masa sekarang ini, mana sehingga kepada perayaan ini kita ada dalam RM dalam 36,000 metrik tan.
He was met after visiting a rabbit farm, Golden Rabbitry Farm in Pasir Mas, Kelantan. Coming up in sports, 6 shuttlers test positive for COVID-19. Stay with us. Badminton Association of Malaysia (BAM) has confirmed that 6 badminton players have been tested positive for COVID-19. BAM in a statement today said all the shuttlers who were asymptomatic are currently undergoing a self-isolation period in accordance with the quarantine protocol set by the Ministry of Health (MOH), Ministry of Youth and Sports (KBS) and National Sports Council (MSN). According to BAM, upon consultation with MOH, MSN and the National Sports Institute ISN, the remaining 91 athletes, coaches and officials stationed at Academy Badminton Malaysia ABM in Bukit Kiara were immediately tested. The tests came back negative. It said ABM had since undergone a detailed and thorough sanitization process on Friday, and adding that a quarantine-based training will be reintroduced at the National Badminton Centre of Excellence, while school activities will be conducted online over the next few days. The BAM also stated that the health, safety and well-being of everyone in ABM remained their utmost priority, and hoped that the 6 athletes will recover quickly from the virus. Meanwhile, Youth and Sports Minister Datuk Seri Rizal Murikan Naina Murikan has directed the MSN, ISN and BAM to take immediate action in accordance with the Ministry of Health's instruction and procedures for the safety of athletes, coaches and officials. Leandro Velasquez and Bergson da Silva against Sri Pahang FC gave Johor Darul Tazim JDT their 7th victory in the Super League action last night. The 2-0 victory at the Darul Makmul Stadium in Kuantan allowed JDT to extend their dominance at the top of the league. It was also the 6th overall defeat for Pahang and the 4th for head coach Dola Saleh since taking over as team manager from Thomas Durley, who was rested in the middle of last month. JDT dominated the first 45 minutes of the match against the Tok Gajah squad. Velasquez scored the breakthrough goal in the 23rd minute, lashing in a right-footed shot following a setup by teammate Muhammad Afiq Fazail in the penalty box. The Southern Tigers squad continued to control the game in the second half, and when Pahang defender Muhammad Izani Mat Saleh was sent off in the 70th minute following his second yellow card, JDT piled on the pressure before Da Silva scored the visitors' second goal of the night.
It's trying to be the best all the time, and sometimes we cannot score 5 goals or 4 goals. It's so easy. Sometimes opponent also play. Pahang is a team that has young boys that they have anything to lose, and they work well in the 2 lines of 4.
Terengganu FC picked up full points at the Sultan Mizan Zainal Abidin Stadium in Kuala Terengganu, beating 5th place Kuala Lumpur City FC. This was courtesy of midfielder Makan Konate's lone goal at the end of the match. The win leapfrogged the Turtles into 2nd place in the table with 18 points from 9 matches, while the City Boys are 5th with 12 points from 9 matches. In our top story, another online Hari Raya gambling advert has surfaced. Join us for updates at noon at 12:30 tomorrow. I'm Cynthia Arthur. Thank you for watching and good night.